I just want to ask the question to you and Braggs and the chat and myself and Lawrence and Bears fans everywhere. Do we think that the McCaskeys are actually going to get out of the way and allow Kevin Warren to do what he thinks is necessary for the organization? To me, that's the biggest question. He talked about yesterday, one of the quotes that stood out to me was, we need to, and you loved it too, Braggs, we need to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yes.
This has been a very comfortable organization.
Mm-hmm.
So damn comfortable. And so now we got a guy
comfortable with losing too much.
Right. You know, comfortable with saying things like, you know what, I really enjoyed how Matt and Ryan kept a positive attitude when we lost 6 in a row, that they kept their head up, that the players kept trying.
It was a great 6-game losing streak.
As if that
Best
wasn't
6-game losing streak I've ever seen.
Yeah, the players trying somehow was a bar that was flown out of, and so this guy's not going to do that. You're not going to hear, that's not going to happen from Kevin Warren. But he's got to, they've got to, you know,
can I answer your question?
Take their hands out of the cookie jar. Yes.
Yeah, it's already done, man.
You think so?
Kevin Warren doesn't take this job unless he's running the show. And I would also say that I think, honestly, the way the McCaskeys empowered Ted Phillips already answers this question, too.
Okay.
You know,
that's it. Okay.
In recent years, it's been George who I think has had to wrestle some of that power back because maybe that's not the right way to phrase it because he is the chairman of the board, but the point being, like, I think this gets back to what we talked about yesterday a little bit, in that whatever the wake-up call was, the McCaskeys are going through some self-realization, understanding what they got to do differently, and I don't think you make this hire unless you are saying, all right, Kevin, it's your show, man.
Yeah.
Go to work.
I'm sure I believe that they're telling him that.
I think that's how they want it, too, man.
I think they do, too, in theory.
Yeah.
But
I do think, I always think there's some nervousness with, okay, now when we empower this guy, what's he going to do that actually makes us all uncomfortable?
Right. I mean, it's what we've talked about today. This is the organization. Like, to me, I feel like they've turned a corner because this is the organization that wouldn't hire Bruce Arians over Mark Trestman because Bruce Arians reportedly didn't want Jay Cutler anymore. They were like, no, we're keeping Jay because we're paying him. So they valued what the money was over what the right hire was. Instead of just pulling the Band-Aid, saying we're wrong on Jay, let's get the right coach in here. And so now to me, that fast forward to hiring Ryan Poles, because the same thing, when they didn't fire Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace, it's the same thing. Trying to hold on for dear life to something that we all knew was obvious. Fire them. They're not good enough. Instead, they let them drag on for another year, and then we had to deal with the embarrassment that was Justin Fields' rookie season. So now you hire Ryan Poles, who's saying, we're going to rip this up. We're not going to keep Khalil Mack. We're not going to keep Robert Quinn. We're not going to pay Roquan Smith. We're going to rip it up because that's what this franchise needs. George McCaskey has never been that type of an owner. He's always trying to patchwork, put a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. So that was the first inclination that George is ready to change his ways. And now hiring a president that's not an in-house guy, not a yes man. You know, a guy that reportedly is going to ruffle feathers, make people uncomfortable. That's not how George McCaskey typically likes to hire. He wants people that, you know, it's like family. We're all family. We love each other kind of thing. Mark Warren's a businessman. You know, I'm sure he's friendly, but I'm just saying.
Who's Mark Warren?
Kevin Warren, I'm sorry.
You're having the greatest take I've ever heard anyone have.
And then I said Mark Warren.
You Mark Warren him. That's okay, though.
I don't know. I think I know a Mark Warren. I don't know. Kevin Warren.
Did he play tight end for Washington back in the 90s or something?
Yeah,
Mark
so
Warren?
I think, these hires, Kevin Warren, and Ryan Poles signify a changing of the guard in the mindset of George McCaskey. So, yes, he will stay out of the way.